Hi, it's Wayne Cave here from Ray White Frankton, and I've got a special report covering the 2012 sales right across the Wakatipu area, covering Queenstown, Arrowtown and all the areas in between. This is a report covering the whole 12 months of 2012, and there's some great information in here that you might like if you're interested in owning or do own a property in this district. So here we go. These are the suburbs covered by the REINZ research area, Wakatipu Basin, and we can see that it covers all the main suburbs, right through Sunshine Bay, Glenorchy, and out in the basin, and Arrowtown, Gippsland, everywhere that you'd think that sort of relates to the Lake Wakatipu area. So let's look at the stats now. 2012, total sales 732, 586 dwellings, 146 sections. That gives us our total. Value-wise, $430 million total in value for 2012. You'll see in a minute how this compares to 2011. And your average, or your median, I should say, sell price dwelling, 632,000, sections 361. Now, occasionally you'll see the median price for Queenstown is measured in the $570,000, $560,000 level. That's because it combines both. Okay, let's have a look at how that compares to 2011. There we go, we've got the 2011 figures there, 590 with the total sales for 2011, so a 24% increase on that, and that's broken down into sections and dwellings for you. Values, there's a $90 million increase in values right across the district in total, and then we've got the dwellings and sections broken down their average price, round about the same level. There's minor changes in those. All right, let's look now at the graph showing the month-by-month activity for 2012. Very interesting here. We've almost got the seasonal activity recorded here. So the top graph there is for dwellings, including apartments, and the sales per month. So we're going from roughly around about 28 sales, about 35 sales there, for January, and it pumps up there through that pre-winter period. Very active real estate months there, and quietened down a little bit prior to winter, a little bump in August when we get the winter buyers here, and a nice pickup towards the end of the year. The value of the dwellings commensurate there with those particular figures there. The big sale in May there that we're going to talk about in a minute bumped up that market. We'll come to that extreme sale that bumped up our value for that month. All right, we're now looking at the sections, and the sections graphs there. We've got the number of sales in the top one there and the value of sections, and you can see it almost mirrors what we're seeing in the dwellings, but we've seen a real big kick in the number of sections sold towards the end of the year. All right, moving on now to the median days to sell. A little bit erratic here, but some consistency in the dwellings. The sections are all over the place from 365 days in January. We're getting back down to around about 35 days in December, but really the trend here is that the number of days on market is reducing. All right, our sales extremes. Here we go. 2012, what was our highest sale of bare land? Was 1.485 million. This is the reported sales through the Real Estate Institute in residential, and that was the highest reported one. And our lowest sale, 607 square metres, 25,000, probably a non-bona fide sale there, perhaps an internal transaction. And our dwellings, highest sale, that was in the May figures there, $7 million, and our lowest sale would have been a cabin there in the motor camp. So there's our highest sale for you. Lovely house in the country, accommodation complex there, 690 square metre dwelling, and we've got 3.6 hectares of land area. Beautiful home, as you can see in the photo there. A lovely country property, magnificent piece of Wakatipu real estate. All right, that's it for our 2012 property report. If there's anything else you'd like added to this report, please email me. We're at Ray White Frankton, your local real estate team here. We're looking out for appraisals all the time. If you'd like any information also on any property in our region here, please call today.